Making a slides presentation with AI used to mean making it somewhere else. You'd have to generate the entire slide deck using another tool, then download it, import it back into Slides, and then spend 20 minutes fixing it up. But if you use Google Slides, you don't have to do that anymore. Google Slides can finally build the whole presentation itself from the files already in your Google Drive and match the presentations that you've already made. It makes creating slide decks even easier than it already was. So let's get into it. Alright, so to show you the new layout, I'll start by clicking the plus here to create a blank presentation. And now we can see all these options here in the new Slides creation interface. There's presentation, slides, images, even infographics and templates, and you can also import your existing presentations to use them as well. But the one we're going to focus on in this video is the presentation, where we can generate a full presentation with media and content. And since this presentation feature is new, it's labeled as beta, but I personally haven't had any problems with it, and it just means that this feature is going to improve over time. Then over here we have our text box, and we have 3 different controls here. And we're going to start with the canvas. This allows us to match our presentation style from a previous presentation that we did. So if we click Add from Drive, I have an AI Lab style that I've used before, so let's go ahead and use that. Okay, now that we got that locked in, the next thing we can do is either create images or use deep research. This is available to us, but we're going to skip this for now and move on to sources. This is a new one, and it's pretty cool because you can control where Gemini can search from. So we can search from either your Drive, Gmail, chat, or the web. So right now we're just going to search from my Drive. I went ahead and chose 2 different docs of AI Lab posts that I had, and we're going to make a presentation out of them. I'll tell Gemini to create a 7-slide presentation of these 2 documents, comparing and contrasting the arguments, and then send it out. Then we can add more sources or change the connected apps. And why don't we let Gemini search the web too? Why not? Next, Gemini is asking me more follow-up questions, and these are actually really important because it's the difference between you getting a slide deck that you actually want rather than getting a deck that really seems AI generated. The follow-up questions aren't generic either. They're going to be tailored to your sources and your prompt as well, so it can make you the best presentation. So after I answer those, I'll hit next. And now Gemini is giving us a plan that we can approve. So we have all these slide titles here. If I want to edit anything, I could. And once everything looks good to me, I can go ahead and hit approve, and Gemini will build our presentation. And the slide deck that we get back is complete, and it's really impressive. We have a solid title here, Beyond the Tool. It even generated some images for us. That looks amazing. And Gemini also varied the slide types here, so they're not all the same layout. It's not boring. All the text looks good as well. Everything is straight from my sources. But if I want to edit anything, I can go here, hit refine, and then I can modify with a prompt or shorten, rephrase, make the text more formal, put it in bullet form, or I could also prompt Gemini over here. So there's lots of options for editing. The new Google Slides with Gemini is a simple way to get high quality presentations done for you fast, because before this feature came out, you could use Gemini to create slides, but only 1 slide at a time. But now you can do the whole presentation. This feature is limited to paid Google AI plans at the moment, so just keep that in mind. But it does allow you to get creative when you're building out your slide decks, and it also holds your hand throughout the process, which makes it easy. So the next time you need to present, find a style that you already like, and use Gemini to create a whole new presentation in that same style.